It's a grand time to be a mage in Skyrim. And where we last left off, Chad had recovered the Staff of Magnus and used it to put an end to that pesky Oncano problem and earned himself Archmage of the College of Winterhold. And today, Chad is going to make his way to Sky's Divide. But before that, he's going to do some drinking with Serana because he's going to be gone for quite a while. Where'd you go, Serana? Hey, Serana.
Another day in Skyrim. I'm still trying to decide which is more unpredictable, the weather or the inhabitants.
Oh, definitely the inhabitants. Hey, you want to have a drink?
Sure thing. Do you want to have it standing here, or do you want to find a seat first?
Well, let's do it standing here.
All right. Now, on to the drinks. Do you want to have mead, wine, or just plain milk?
You know what? Let's go for something a little more daring than that.
Oh, I see. Now, let's see what I have here. I procured these in Riften the last time I was there. First, we have the Cliff Racer. Firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujamma. A drink for the daring. Next up, we have some Dragon's Breath mead. A drink worthy of someone as fiery as you are. Then, there's the Velvet La Chance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, in moderate amounts.
Oh, give me that Dragon's Breath mead for this Dragonborn.
Let's drink up the heat.
Cheers.
Likewise.
What's going on in that pretty little head of yours, Serana?
Well, this is more of a unique and intimate journey. In bed. I was just thinking about the last time we, did it. Besides how powerful you are in combat, you truly are something else in bed. How you manage to have that much stamina and vigor. I don't know, but it keeps me wanting for more. What do you say? Let's go to bed later?
Yeah, we can do that, Serana. I love you.
I know.
What else is going on in there?
I read this book once. Oh, that was ages ago, really. And it was already falling apart. It had a very sweet love story between a woman and a vampire. Of course, when I was very young, I had a soft spot for romance. It was so silly, too. The vampire glowed in the sun. Whoever came up with that hogwash. So, what do you want to talk about now?
What do you think about the Admiri Dominion?
If I know my history right, every great empire has its rise and its fall. We've had the Alessian Empire, Remans, the Septums, and now the Medes, all of which have risen to great prominence, but eventually fell due to a variety of reasons, whether it be inner strife, turmoil, or the rise of another great power like the Dominion. And as this old Merry Dominion rises, it's inevitable that they will fall. As for when, only history will tell. No mortal empire lasts forever. That's just always been the case, really.
Alright, I got something else to ask you, Serana.
Alright. So, what do you want to talk about now?
And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave last Matilda charged in.
What's your opinion on the blades?
Well, there's not much to go on, at least from what I've read. I heard great tales of the Dragon Guard back in my day. That organization later rose to prominence to be known as the Blades, being recognized for extraordinary feats all the way up until the Oblivion Crisis. However, seeing where they are now, scurrying away from the Thalmor like rats, it is rather sad, really.
I'd call it pathetic. Thanks, Serana. That was a nice chat.
It's nice, spending time like this, just having drinks together.
Alright, come on, Serana. I know a nice little spot for us.
Didn't think an adventurer like you had the time to read so many books. So tell me, have you read anything good recently?
Oh. Damn, those things are ugly.
Hey, let's show him one more than some pretty.
Come on, Serana. It's right over here. Come on, Serana.
Never saw anything like this back on the island. I'm so glad. So, what do you want to talk about?
Oh, I love you, Serana.
What is it now?
Come here.
No, I'm not in the mood. Just kidding. You always have this glow about you when we're done. I wonder, do I have it too?
You do. All right, Serana, I gotta go take care of some things. I'm gonna be gone for a
I
while.
never knew it would be this beautiful. Someone should really make a painting for this place.
Yeah, it's pretty. Enjoy. I'll be back. Alright, let's check this thing out. Make sure we're shipshape before we head out. This all appears to be in order. Good. Good. Although, where are the deckhands? There's a serious lack of crew out here. Okay, good. I thought maybe you guys defected. Oh, berth looks good. Excellent. Get some enchanting in. Bilge looks good. Okay, I do believe we are ready. Yeah, everything seems to be in order. Let's go. Once I set sail for Sky's Divide, there will be no turning back. This journey may take many days. Even with proper navigation, many ships have disappeared while traversing the Arctic region of the Sea of Ghosts, near the legendary continent of Atmora. I should bring along my best equipment and an appropriate amount of supplies. Travel to Sky's Divide? Well, hell yeah.
Sails lowered. Let the current carry us for a few hours, and keep your eyes on the horizon for instructions.
Hey, Lilith.
Get some rest while you can.
Yeah, you think we're gonna make it out of here alive?
Uncertainty is why we delayed this for so long, wasn't it? Why we had to secure Purity's collapse beforehand? Despite everything and everyone telling us this is the only way, I'm not sure what's going to happen. This could be Matari's final trap. Or Serenity speaks the truth, and this will be our salvation. Maybe both.
Both?
I'd rather not entertain the idea that our faith is misplaced in the wrong oracle. Yet there is no one to tell us otherwise.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Don't be a negative, Nancy.
Yes. Yes, it will.
Don't let your bad morale screw the crew up. I'm going to bed. Yeah, let's check everything out. This is as it should be. Hi, doggo.
Can you spare a moment?
What's up, Lilith? Report.
What do you make of those components?
Oh, that looks like something for making explosives.
The kind used by Sirens in Purity. Dimitri must have picked up on the formula during one of his encounters with the Sirens years ago. Question is, what were they planning?
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
Killing Ashen. What else? We'll never know for sure, but we have at least 4 crates packed full of these items.
But can you prepare any explosives before we get there?
Making them was always Samantha's job. Too dangerous without knowing the exact process. Take what you'd like. I'm leaving the other 3 crates sealed.
Yeah, I mean, that can't do anything but come in handy. Alright, everybody out here good? Yeah, you guys look great. Hey, you, get out of my bed.
Huh?
That's my bed. Let's go check things out. Report, Lilith.
Storm clouds can't appear out of nowhere. This isn't right.
Well, how close are we to the island?
A few hours away. You think this storm is related?
Yeah, can't be a coincidence.
I agree. We should... Wait. What's beyond the bow? We're in its path. Quick! Hold on! Rise.
Alright, that was a little bit weird.
We're here.
Wow, look at that. Lilith, report.
Dwarven terraforming. I should have expected something like this. If you planned only for Atmoran weather conditions, as I suggested, then we'll have to procure new equipment on the island.
What's the condition of the ship?
Considering the intensity of the storm, it held up relatively well. Only slight damage to the hull that can be patched by the end of the hour.
Good. Did we lose anyone?
None that I'm aware of.
And we lose any cargo?
Anything that wasn't secured to the ship was swept away. Barrels, chests, and other containers of the sort are all here. The currents will bring the rest, given time. I'll be sure to grab anything I see while you're away.
It's somewhat unfortunate, but we can deal. Are you ready to go?
A rowboat's already been lowered in the starboard side. I need to finish repairs and secure the vessel for while we're away. I'll catch up to you.
Alright, I'll see you there. Now where's my crew?
Need something?
No, apparently not from you.
Yeah.
Or you.
All right then.
Where's my combat team?
Need something? Fight well.
Well, you guys are just gonna not help? Where's everyone else? I hired you guys for a reason.
Yes?
Hey, Stefan.
Yes?
Are you guys really this lazy?
Kind of work. Any thievery coming up?
Yes? There's something you need.
You guys aren't gonna join me?
Out with it. I'll take my leave then.
Well, some crew you are. Zephyrus?
I'll protect and serve.
Yeah, well, who are you? I don't remember you.
Zephyrus of Ghislaine, Hammerfell. Traveled far and wide looking for good work. It was between the Companions and the Fighters Guild. The Companions are more my type. We're all family, yeah? Forget the pay.
Alright, well, you guys better get the hell out to that island. Alright, you help Lilith with the ship. Where's this boat? We are traveling to the beach.
Come to the stone shelter, Dragonborn. There is much to discuss before you advance any further into the island.
Oh great, is Matari gonna haunt me? Atari. You're dead.
Did you see me die?
I saw your body.
What you saw was real. I am dead.
Well, then how are you here right now?
Because you're here, Dragonborn.
What the hell does that mean?
If you were not here, then I'd still be in Tamriel. By now, you must have uncovered the intricacies that allow posthumous manifestation. There's nothing more I can explain that would hold your attention, given urgency of what you're here to do.
Alright, what'd you want to tell me?
I have instructions on how to arrive at your final destination.
And what would that be?
Look skyward. What you may seek is locked at the peak of the tower. Scale the walls by hand or spell, as you may try, and you'll find the security system keeps out all of the unworthy. There are 5 towers situated along the outer perimeter of this island. You will travel to each and re-establish connection to the central fortress's energy grid, so that you can then disable the security system. Having no training in operating Dwemer technology will require you to do so manually via simulations. Further instructions will be provided at each access point.
Why are you helping me?
You and I both wish to see this journey to an end. It ends there in that tower.
What, with you claiming victory, you're just trying to kill me, aren't you?
I'm not one to boast of conquering another. Pettiness is not in my nature, and even if I were to willingly allow such characteristics, they'd be forced masks to veil non-emotion. All in order to provoke response. There are intrinsic desires I do have. We share them, for that is how we were designed. That bond is what has brought us together as companions in this quest.
And how do I know that Central Tower isn't just a trap?
Any dwarven traps in the stronghold cease before the courtyard at the tower's base. And I have nothing there that would be a threat to you.
Why don't you tell me about what I'm going to face when I go on the island?
We will observe and deal with them as they are encountered.
Well, who severed the energy connection to the tower and why?
In the closing days of the Dwemer, a silent uprising took place on this island. For me. In the midst of the despair, the conduits were pulled and the island fell into dormancy. Until one day you stepped into my meditation chamber to restore the hope that it will awaken once more.
You didn't answer my question about what happened.
Speak to the ancient spectres that roam the inner fortress. Most will be hostile, but there are some that retain the docile nature of their material lives. They will be more than willing to spin tales of what they witnessed, free from bias, unlike I.
You know what? I still want to hear your story.
You will know it when we leave this place.
Alright, well I guess I'll get to it then.
When you've accomplished your initial objectives, you'll be given new directives on how to proceed into the stronghold at the center of the island. I will be your marker. Now go and fight with honor. I will be watching alongside you.
Now you are gonna haunt me. You know what? I'm gonna wait until daylight and we're gonna scope this place out before we get started. Is there nowhere to take a nap? I guess I'll just sleep in the grass by the beach. Alright, let's see what we got going on out here. Why are there torch bugs out in the middle of the day? What's up, big guy? Yeah, let's get up there. We take a better look.
Time to die!
Well, that was a surprise. And we've got heroes. And more heroes. Look at that. Oh, that thing's pretty cool. Well, let's look at the map. Alright, this all seems pretty straightforward. So that's where this chapter comes to an end. This is Chad Kill People. Over and out.